8-line machine and a sailor's daughter. Some make some crazy growing up on the water. Playing for my supper 6 nights a week. Hurricanes, Easter, and New Year's Eve. Before 10 walls that ain't much left. Looking like a homeless cheers on meth. Homer's in the corner, breaking up a fight. Good Lord, I hope I get paid tonight. I got a gig, baby. Burnt fried chicken and a Lone Star beer. Cops and the kids, they drink free around here. Girl behind the bar just taking what she's given. Lying about her past and trying to make a living. A broke pool table, some hard luck cues. Go tell your mama I done paid my dues. Everyone around here knows my name. 6 nights a week in the neon flame. I got a gig, baby. I got a gig. Now there's an old line tamer parked behind the bar with 100 pounds of weed in a stolen car. Oil patch boys, girls who went to college. Rules you don't break and laws that ain't acknowledged. A barefoot shrimper with a pistol up his sleeve. Some will go to heaven, some will never leave. Pills in a tip jar, blood on the strings. Oh Lord, I never thought I'd see these things. I got a gig, baby. I got a gig. 8-line machine and a sailor's daughter. Some make some crazy growing up on the water. Playing for my supper 6 nights a week. Hurricanes, Easter, and New Year's Eve. I got a gig, baby. I got a gig. I got a gig, baby. Retire the banjo for the night. Just one of many and a long line of iconic banjo players from the Woodlands, Texas. Some traditions just happen organically, and it's time has come, there is no second chance. We've been drifting on an empty, aching sea. You the girl I never knew I wanted. I was a boy you hoped you'd never see. It's a shame we ain't lovers. It could have been something so big and great. Just kissing for hours underneath a sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stand. talking to the midnight, just dreaming of ways I could hold you next to me. And maybe it's just what meant all things have a reason. Or maybe our hearts are just too careless and free. It's a shame we ain't lovers. There could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stay. There was a time where you would have had me. There was a time when I could have had you. But it's too late, another path has come and gone again. I'm at the back door with a broken window view, thinking it's a shame we ain't lovers. There could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stand. I'm tired of writing, I can't put down my pen. It's too late now to talk or turn back. So just hold on, 'cause baby, here we go again. Heading the wrong way down that one-way track. It's a shame we ain't lovers. There could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stay. Just trying to make a stay. All right, let's do one I don't think you've played before, Scott. This is, speaking of growing up in these parts, when I was growing up, I was told, I'm sure like most kids, that drugs were very bad for you. And in particular, the one that my parents seemed focused on was marijuana. And they made a point of letting me know that it was not just a gateway drug, but that it could probably kill me on its own. And it scared me. It did, but it didn't have the intended effect ultimately. It kept me away for a minute, but I looked around and like a lot of my heroes and the people that I thought were really cool were clearly very stoned. And I thought, I gotta try this. And I did, and I enjoyed it for the most part, and I thought maybe it got a bad rap, marijuana, and I don't. I felt like I needed to do a study. I've always been ambitious and trying to help the world, and I started a 30-plus year study about the effects of marijuana on the human brain. Ongoing. I'm committed to this thing. And the conclusion I came up with is that it's not going to kill you. I'm not saying it's good for you. I'm not saying you can't get high and make a poor life choice that will lead to your death. I'm just saying, in the moment, it's not going to kill you. And I wrote this song about that. It's called Nobody Dies from Weed. And on a sort of fortuitous circumstance, the day we released the song, it turned out that the US government had been doing their own study, only 10 years, but they came to the same conclusion, and they released their findings on the very day that we put out this song. And so, here we go. What is that? E on the first? Yeah. We didn't rehearse much for this, so I'm just going to teach them to them as we go on the fly here. There's a breakdown at some point, but I'll do that. Okay, got it. There's a million ways to make the grade, but nobody dies from weed. They decided to go to the magic show where Flo, she volunteered. Had to do her part for the sake of art, step up and disappear. And the crowd all laughed as she got halved until they saw her bleed. Well, some folks croak from mirrors and smoke, but nobody dies from weed. Nobody's punched their ticket on Mother Nature's gift. All gone to meet their maker from puffing on a split. A hornet sting, a boxing ring, cancer, storms, or speed. In ways diverse, folks find the hearse, but nobody dies from weed. Well, he left his home for Yellowstone with a dream and a fifth of rye. And he parked his truck and thanked his luck when the buffalo came by. He had cowboy pride, boy, he could ride, but the signs he did not heed. Well, some folks die from being dumb, but nobody dies from weed. Nobody dies from getting high off of God's own grass, and never has that deep inhale turned out to be their last. A big earthquake, a hunk of steak, envy, lust, or greed. Well, ways are bound to get under the ground, but nobody dies from weed. Carll up yonder and my spirit flies away, it won't have one thing to do with getting stoned that day. The local bar, the closest star, some kind of dirty deed. Well, there's a million ways to make the grade, but nobody dies from weed. Yeah, ways are bound to get underground, but nobody is gonna die from weed. Well, I wake up in the morning, long and late, stopping at the corner, cigarettes and gasoline, pulling down Main Street, shifting through the gears, rolling up that highway they've been working on for years. One eye on the sunrise, one eye on the clock. Come tomorrow morning, Lord, I'm gonna make it down to Little Rock. Well, I searched through LA County, the valleys and the stars, Del Rio to the bow, all them honky-tonks and bars. I felt you in Seattle, driving through the rain, ran through New York City just a calling out your name. After all these years of searching, I finally found my spot. One way or another, Lord, I'm gonna make it down to Little Rock. And all my life I tried to find a piece of this earth for my peace of mind. All these years of searching let my troubles disappear. Or maybe find a place where we can sit and drink a beer. After packing 7 hours, put up on the shelf, singing to the radio and talking to myself, screaming through the forest, magic on my soul, 90 miles an hour on the cruise control. I'm blowing by the truckers, the grandmas and the cops. What's your hurry, son? Was just that I'm on my way to Little Rock. Well, now, baby, get ready. Trouble's on his way. Only thinking about you every night and every day. Tell all your other lovers, forget about the past. Ain't even gonna worry, cause this time is gonna last. I'm coming round the corner, ain't even gonna knock. Hey, pretty baby, here comes your daddy down a Little Rock. Hey, Little Rock. A couple weeks ago, I had the incredible honor to go to a beautiful venue up in Virginia called Wolf Trap. It holds about 7,000 people, and they had a John Prine tribute. And it was John's band, and then a bunch of amazing artists, including Patty Griffin and Emmylou Harris. And John is on my Mount Rushmore of songwriters growing up, and I got to sing. I did "Illegal Smile," one of his songs, which was one of the first songs I ever played in public, and I got to sing a verse of his song "Paradise," and then I got to sing "In Spite of Ourselves" with Emmylou Harris, which was not on my bingo card of life when I first heard John Prine's music, so. Anyway, I want to do this with Scott here. I haven't played it in a long time, but we've never played it together. Yeah, Key of A. That was our rehearsal. All right, you ready? Scott, if you can entertain folks while I'm... How about another hand for Scott Davis, everybody? Scott plays a lot of instruments, but I think his favorite is the accordion.
Everybody's favorite,
Who doesn't love an accordion? Please don't answer that. Scott actually has another band, his own project. It's a duo. It's him on accordion and then a flute player, a flautist. They got a gig, actually, down in Houston on New Year's Eve, no less. And after the show, I asked him how it went. He said, man, it went great. The bar owner loved us, and he asked us to come back and play New Year's Eve next year. And I said, well, what'd you say? And he said, I asked him if we could leave our gear here. I am an old woman, named after my mother. My old man was another child that's grown old. And if dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. But just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Now when I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. Oh, but that was a long time. No matter how I tried, the years they just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. But just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. And there's flies in the kitchen. I can hear them a buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster from an old rodeo. But just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. do a song. I actually need a cheat sheet here to remember the lyrics, but this is a song, another opportunity to play the accordion. This is one I wrote a long time ago, and I was very honored to have two of my friends, Carll and the late great Todd Snider, come and sing on it. And it's bittersweet being back here. I know Todd came and did some amazing 3-night runs here, and legendary. I've heard the stories, and then backstage, there's in the green room here. There's a bunch of his posters and photos of him, and he was my friend for a long time, and he was also a hero, and someone I looked up to as a songwriter and I admired tremendously. I've got so many stories about Todd, but one of my favorites was I threw a music festival down in Crystal Beach many years ago, and it was called the Stingery Music Festival. It was just a songwriter gathering, really, and I really wanted Todd to be on it. And I called Todd's agent and I asked him how much it would cost, and it was much more than I could afford. And I did what you're not supposed to do. I went around the agent and I went directly to the artist, and I emailed Todd, and I told him about the festival, and I just said, any chance you could work something out with me? And he wrote me back and said, if you'll give me an ounce of weed and a golf cart with my name on it, I'll come play your festival. And this was the number that was quoted was 5 digits, and he said, screw it, I'll come to your thing. And so I said, done, and he and his tour manager Elvis flew down to Houston, rented a car, drove 2 hours out to Crystal Beach, spent 3 days out there, and I had a golf cart that said Todd Snider Rules on purple paint on the side, and an ounce of weed in the glove box, and he hung out, and we had a big old time. And this song, when he came to sing it, I recorded it in Nashville, and he came by the studio and he did his part, and it was beautiful. And then as he left, he handed me a blank CD, and he said, this is my new record, and I want you to have it, because I appreciate your opinion. And I was very honored and very excited. And then as soon as I left the studio and got in my car, I put it on in the CD player, and it was a burned copy of Beastie Boys' License to Ill. Pretty much sums up our entire relationship. Well, I followed my feet all across this land with a dream in my heart and a bottle in my hand, from the cold, cold east to the woods out west. Never had a home, just lucky, I guess. I seen the sun rise over the highway, out at the moon by the embers glow. Boom, 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 da-da-da-da, all in the bottle and away I go. Well, it looks like rain and it tastes like hell. Ain't nobody ever wished me well. Tried to make me stand in the welfare line. They ain't seen free in a long old time. Every time it's gone by morning, it's to another till the sun goes down. Find me a boxcar, 2, 3 brothers. I'll pull out the bottle and I'll pass it around. Well, there's trouble at the border and a far-off war, oil in the water and a shut-down store. The big bank's closing and the world ain't round. The jail's filled up and the deal's gone down. But I got all I need on the highway, a little bit of luck and a rainbow still. to sing a little song for the ones who ramble. Hard to carry on like the way we do. And I've had friends who walk that line, spent life working for a nickel and a dime, come home ragged at the end of their day, feet on the table, not a word to say. Sometimes I just have to wonder how it's gonna end for a man like me. I slept with the rain and danced with the thunder, but I get a little bit older. I get a little bit older. I get a little tune on the fiddle, and then I'll be on my way. I follow my feet all across this land, tune in my heart and a bottle in my hand. The cold, cold east to the woods out west. Ain't no home, just lucky, I guess. Never had a home, just lucky, I guess.